head?
Actually, the song Teenage Dream is caught in my head.
Is that caught in your head right now? Sing some to us. You don't have to. I'm just kidding.
I was going to.
Go ahead.
You guys know that song, Teenage Dream? Great song, you know? It goes, it's like, you make me feel like I'm living a teenage dream. Let's run away and don't ever look back, don't ever look back. See?
People have your song stuck. You have Katy Perry's song stuck in your head. Yeah, it's a good song.
It is.
It's a good song. And I'm glad, you know, you are going to release an acoustic CD, right?
Yes, I'm releasing an acoustic album exclusively to Walmart, so, you know, you can go get that if you want.
And I think it's good because I think a lot of people I know, because we've had you on, you know, every single time you're on, I'm always amazed that you have a really good voice. From the very first time I met you, a lot of people are packaged and they go in the studio and they manipulate their voice and they don't sound as good as they do in person. And you have a really great voice. So I'm glad people get to actually hear your voice instead of all the other stuff.
Yeah, that's basically the reason that's the reason I wanted to do this acoustic album, because, you know, you're not even able to hear my voice as much on the track because there's so much, like, through the 808s and, like, all the, like, the synths behind you. You can't really hear my voice.
808s and stuff. So,
you know, so you can't really hear it as,
what's the 808s?
808s are, like, the bass, like, the, like,
yeah. We knew that. I was just making sure that everybody... So, yeah, I think that's good that people, plus when you're singing, probably when you go out and sing, do people actually even listen, or are they screaming the whole time?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, how can you even hear me sing when you're like,
like that? Because they can't. They're just excited to see you. It's not even about you singing. You could probably pretend to sing. You could just move your mouth like that cat, and look, it's doing it right now. All you have to do is talk, and then people would think that you're singing. And let's talk about the book. So you have a book, and it is First Step to Forever, my story. And it is really your first step to forever. What a giant step that you've taken, too.
Yeah.
I mean, your life has changed drastically.
Very much, yeah. From the beginning to, like, here is, like, there's so much cool stuff that I've gotten to do, you know, travel the world. I never really thought that, you know, this was possible. And, you know, I want to thank all my fans for making this possible. Anybody
that can address this bullying problem that we're having right now, it's someone who actually is as popular as you are, and you've experienced not just probably before the fame, but even since the fame. You've had something recently, and what would you say to people that are being bullied right now?
It's so, you know, there's so many bullies, it goes on so much, and, you know, I think that you should, especially if you're like a bystander, you know, you definitely should, you know, help out, you know, because it could be you next. So I think that, And I just think, you know, everybody, you know, goes through bullying. Everybody, you know, has it. So, you know, I think that, you know, even me, like I said, like, on my YouTube page, there's so many, like, haters that just say crazy stuff, like, I'm not mad, I'm 16, I don't have chest hair, I'm not angry about that at the moment, you know, that'll come. But people are like, yo, he's, you know, look at him, you know, he puts helium in his voice before he sings. Like, you just gotta laugh at yourself, you know?
Yeah.
It's funny.
But we have to do a 242.
I don't know what that is.
I just made it up because you had an 808, so I made it up a 242. We'll be back.
It's the Best Buy Boxing Day sale, our biggest sale of the year. What are you looking for?
New TV, digital camera,
laptop, GPS. I want a BlackBerry.
At the Best Buy Boxing Day sale, find the best deals of the year on TVs, laptops, Apple computers, digital cameras, and more. Like a Canon T1i DSLR camera bundle for just $579.99 and a Samsung 40-inch LCD TV for $599.99. In store and online at bestbuy.ca. It's the Best Buy Boxing Day sale, our biggest sale of the year, and it's on now.
Of
course, most of the men had to go off to war, so the Schneider's plant started hiring women, and that's when I started there. The first thing I was told was that if something wasn't good enough to be served to your family, then it didn't go out of the plant. That was the golden rule, plain and simple.
At Schneider's, we're still committed to the same high standards in everything we make. Because after all,
You can taste the difference quality makes.
I couldn't believe it when Canon asked me to trade my old camera for the Rebel T2i. I'm not a professional photographer, but it was actually simple. It took great photos, had a continuous shooting function, and shot full HD video with sound. I was amazed with everything the Rebel could do. So was my husband. We also couldn't believe this entire commercial was shot with the Canon Rebel T2i.
In 5 years, will you be 5 years ahead? If you have a mortgage, will you still? Will you be paying for your child's education, or will it be paying off? You'll be closer to retirement. Will you be closer to retiring? Talk to a social advisor about your 5-year plan, a new way to think about investing for your future. Because if you don't, who will? Let the saving begin. You're richer than you think. Scotiabank.
it's 2011 today from Ford.
My New Year's resolution is to be there for the guys, even if it means doing all the heavy lifting.
And Ford is going to help you start your new year now.
To do more with less. A lot less.
With up to $7,500 in manufacturer rebates, you're sure to get a great deal.
I'm going to connect more with my family. It's like a smartphone on wheels.
And for a limited time, eligible Costco members save an additional $1,000. Up to $7,500 off a brand new Ford. It's 2011 today, but not for long. Only at your Ford store.
When you need to know what's happening in your community,
And how it affects you. Watch A News.
from breaking news to island entertainment and the best local sports coverage,
We're first on the team.
we'll keep you informed. It's a job we're proud to do.
A News with Hudson Mack. Your island news. 7 nights a week. Channel 12.
We're back with Justin Bieber, and so it must be very hard for you because you're very busy to have time to date.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very hard.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
but you know, it happens.
It does?
Yeah. Yeah, I like to, hang out with girls and date and stuff like every other 16-year-old
Yeah.
boy.
Now, what do you get to do? Like, where can you go to have a date? Like a football game or something like that?
Well,
Could you go like to just a regular
football games and stuff.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be weird to go to a football game? Nobody bothers you?
Yeah, it was weird. No one just bothered me at all.
Just you? And
Yeah.
Who'd you go with?
Oh, well, I went with Jaden.
Jaden Smith?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Will.
Yeah.
And, we were... Yeah.
Was there a girl?
Yeah, there was.
What girl was it?
Her name... Well, her name was Selena.
Selena Gomez?
Yeah.
Yeah. She just happened to be at the same game you were at?
It was weird. We were at a high school game and she came to...
Wow. So you just ran into her there?
Yeah.
So y'all just happened to sit next to each other?
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing.
Yeah.
No, she's sweet. She's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good answer. All right, so you're going to teach me a dance. It's the Dougie. Is that what it is?
I gotta teach that again. So,
Do we have music or you?
so this way, and then this way. Move your head with it. And, yeah. The cat daddies with the Dougie. So you go cross,
Yeah?
cross, wheelchair.
You're a good dancer. Thank you. All right, the name of the book is Justin Bieber. Everybody's getting a copy. 200,000 people on 3,800 flights every day. American Airlines knows why you fly.
Anyway,